Hello survivors, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to talk about Wacko and Daryl Dixon. We are going to answer the big question: how strong are they individually and how strong are they when they are together? So stay tuned because we are going to answer this question here. Now, I won't go into details with the skills here because some people like going super technical in YouTube, like, well, you know that the military Wacko skill, every 6 rounds, Wacko erupts into fire, causing 200% more damage to the enemy, blah, blah, blah. This is super technical. I don't like doing that. Now, you can go also super real and attack other players and also not doing that. So I have to find the middle ground. And how can we test these guys finding the middle ground? Well, we can attack infected zombies and we can also test them easily in the best algorithm so far that State of Survival has for your troop power, which is the Alliance Showdown, and we are gonna do that later. But first, we are gonna do that with infected zombies. I already did it. I'm gonna show you the results here. Now, as a true scientist that I am, I'm trying to isolate the variable. And what's the variable? Well, the variable is Wacko and the hero he is linked with, and the variable is Daryl and the hero he is linked with. You cannot just send a march with Wacko and Daryl and other heroes and get to a conclusion, because that benefit might be coming from another hero, but because you are sending a bunch of heroes in the march, you don't know. So you have to isolate the variable. And to isolate them, you have to send first the hero, which is linked with the Wacko or with Daryl, and see how they do. And then just send Daryl or Wacko and see how they do, and you compare the numbers. For example, if you wanna test your troop defense mostly, you have to find an infected zombie that you can kill and then send. For example, here I sent Chef, which is the one linked with the Wacko, and the Hydra Jump, because you are killing it, it is gonna lose the same amount of battle power. For example, he lost here 1.8 million. But based on your troop defense, troop attack also, but mostly on your troop defense, which is determined by your hero, you are gonna lose a different amount of battle power, and your wounded troops and your lightly wounded troops are gonna be different. So when I killed this Hydra John with Chef, I got 8 wounded troops. I got 3,698 lightly wounded. Now, when I attacked with Wacko, I got 6 wounded troops and I got 2,990 lightly wounded. So if I do the math, this gives me a percentage of a 25% increase in troop defense when I'm using Wacko or when I'm resonating Wacko with another hero. And these numbers might be different for legendary heroes, but I don't think they are. So the difference between a normal hero and a resonating hero is that it gives you a benefit increase with Wacko of around 25% in troop defense, some troop attack too, but this one is mostly assuming that this is going for the benefit of troop defense. Now, what's the deal with Daryl in terms of troop defense? Well, I attacked this infected zombie here with Eva. As you can see here, the infected lost the same amount of battle power, but I got with Eva 11 wounded troops, and I got like 5,332 lightly wounded. Now, if I attack with Daryl, the same amount of troops, the same troop formation, I got 10 wounded troops and 4,708 lightly wounded. So if I do the math here, it gives me a benefit of a 12% increase in troop defense. Comparing Daryl Dixon when he's resonating with another hero, that if I'm sending that hero along. Now, what's the deal when they are together? Well, I sent this march with Chef and Eva, which are the ones resonated with the other heroes, the special heroes like Wacko and Daryl, and I got 6 wounded troops and 2,562 lightly wounded. Now, when I sent Daryl and Wacko together, I got just 4 wounded troops and 1,766 lightly wounded. So when you combine them together, those benefits don't add up like linearly, they add up, but it gives you like around a 30% increase in troop defense when you combine Wacko and Daryl. So That's why, for example, people are defending rallies even if the stats are lower when they're using Wacko and Daryl, because they're giving you an extra 30% increase in troop defense. Now, what about troop attack? Well, you have to do the same with an infected, but in this case, you don't have to kill the infected. You have to find a level 30 infected so that you can inflict some damage, but don't kill them, and you are gonna see the amount of battle power that they are losing and comparing that with each hero. So I sent here Chef, and this infected lost 1.3 million 03 troop attack or battle power, and then I sent Wacko, and as you can see, it lost like 1.322 battle power. Now, if I do the math here, it gives me a 2% increase in troop attack with Wacko. Wacko is better based on these numbers for troop defense, and Daryl is better in troop attack. So when you combine them, you get benefits of troop attack and troop defense. How much benefits we are gonna see later. Now, if I send Eva, this infected lost 1.06 million, but with Daryl, it lost 1.292 million, which is super high. So instead of the 2% increase in troop attack with Wacko, you get a 20% increase in troop attack with Daryl based on these reports. So you have a benefit of troop defense, or mostly troop defense with Wacko, and mostly troop attack with Daryl. Now, when you combine them both, the difference is just super high. Because as you can see here, when you attack with Chef and Eva, this infected zombie lost like 3.259 million. But when I attacked with Wacko and Daryl, he lost 5.292 million, which is an increase in 40% troop attack. And this is crazy, and that's why you see this big difference in rallies, even if the stats are not the same, because when you combine both of them, you get an extra 40% increase in troop attack, which is crazy. Now, you can also see this in the Alliance Showdown, which is the best algorithm for testing troop strength or troop power. If I go here and send Chef, which is from Wacko, and Eva, which is from Daryl, I got a troop power of 1,576. Now, if I send Wacko, which is from Chef, and Eva, which is from Daryl, and the same amount of troops and same formation, I got 1,879, which is a difference of around 20%. So you get an increase in 20% battle power when combining these guys, and you get around a 40% increase in troop defense combined with troop attack when you are combining them. And that's why you see the difference in rallies, and that's why you see the difference in the Reservoir League and stuff. So this video shows you two things. That one, if you are a top player, you will benefit from getting Wacko and getting Daryl Dixon with a legendary hero resonated. And if you want to test your troop attack or the strength of a hero, you don't have to attack other players. You just can attack infected zombies and see the difference. And you can also use the Alliance Showdown. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoy, and see you next time.